Hi, Nancy Lynn Ruth, procrastination coach and EFT or tapping specialist. I'm talking this week all about those money blocks, those subconscious rules that keep us from making money, which are getting exceptionally triggered these days, really right, left, and center. Um, Let me tell you about a really common one that comes up a lot that was totally stopping a client of mine a couple weeks ago. This is a belief, a rule, something that we sort of have rattling around in the backs of our brains, many of us, that making money is hard. And when you have a subconscious rule like that, you end up making it true. You do things so that it's hard to make money. And the interesting thing was, this client who came to me a couple of weeks ago was already in the process of transitioning from an in-person business to much more online model of delivering what she does when the coronavirus shutdown happened. And so she had already made plans to do it. She hadn't actually taken the steps, but she was in the process of doing it. But she came to me and everything had stopped. She wasn't seeing people in person because you don't see people in person when, the rules say that you don't do that. But she hadn't actually gotten out there with an offer to work with people for a certain amount of money online. She had been giving it away for free. And that had been going great. And she'd had clients telling her how much they loved it, how great it was, how it was even better than in-person stuff. And yet she wasn't making an offer. She wasn't making money doing that. What was that all about? So she comes to me and we're having what I call a laser session. It's only 25 minutes to half an hour. And so we don't have time for the fluff. We're going straight for what's going on. And what comes up right away with her is this oh, making money's hard, which of course doesn't fit with her model of how the world works. She is a successful business owner, quite successful. And she has been able to push past that subconscious belief for quite some time, just sheer willpower and being logical and rational. But when the chips are down, when the stress builds way up, what happens is those subconscious blocks, it's like they get bigger. Or what really is happening is your resources to push past them, to deal with them, are depleted because they're going towards dealing with the stresses of the day. And so for her, suddenly, oh, making money is so hard. So we tap on that, and consciously, logically, rationally, she knows it's not. She just needs to get out with her message for the people who need her, and people who already know her and love her are going to be happy to buy from her, especially now when they can't get what they need in person. They can do it online. So she knew this all logically and rationally, but she wasn't taking the action. So we go in there with the tapping. We release that whole making money's hard, which is pretty easy because we've been working together on a number of different things. So there weren't a lot of threads there holding that one in place. And also because it was front and center. So we use the tapping, we quickly release it. And by the end of that 25 minutes, she was already making 5 different plans for how to get out there with the message, make an offer, reach out to this person and that person, get her admin to work on that thing. And it was fantastic to watch. It was exciting, actually. So she was going from dead in the water, just I'm not going to make any money. I don't know if I can pay the rent, all that stuff, to, oh, this is the best thing ever. I've been planning to do this all along. I'm going to get out there now with my message. And the only thing that was standing between the I'm dead in the water and I'm out there going even better than before was that subconscious block of making money is hard. Now, that's just one example. I had that one for years. I had that one. I worked on that in all sorts of different ways because it came in a bunch of different ways for me. And I've worked on that with a lot of different clients, but that is one of the big subconscious money blocks that get in the way. It's one that I do some common tapping on in my Money Blocks group that I'm starting up again on Friday, the 15th of May. And it's, I mean, we cover a lot of ground there. It's 8 sessions, so we have a number of different common blocks, but that's one of the top ones that we do some common tapping on. And quite often there's more people who the common tapping is a good start, but they have more things to go deeper on that in the group. I'm getting a little off topic. Anyway, if the group is calling to you, reach out. Send me an email, nancy@unblockresults.com, or you can direct message me here on Facebook, and we can set up a call, and we'll talk about what's going on with you and see if the Money Blocks group is right for you. What do I call it? It's officially the Money Blocks BlockBuster Group, although I might call it the Money Blocks BlockBuster Solution, because that's really what it is. It's the solution to all the stuff that holds you back from getting the money that and keeping the money that you know you're perfectly capable of having and keeping in your life. Anyway, so today was all about making money's hard, and the truth is, no, it's not. I don't know what I'll talk about tomorrow. If you've got a money block that you're aware of, oh, I'm always telling myself money is blah, 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 let me know. I'd love to talk about that one. Otherwise, I'll pull from one of the examples like I did today of the different money blocks that I've seen. And talk about it tomorrow sometime. I don't know. Anyway, glad to see you. Please know it's not true. Making money is actually quite easy, even times like this. But you kind of need to get rid of the stuff that's holding you back. All right. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. In the meantime, happy tapping.